In a couple of seconds, my friends, though, sit back and relax because the former UFC middleweight champion is going to join us. He's going to walk right into the freaking studio right here. We just saw him back in February in Saudi Arabia. We're all wondering what is going on with him. He is a living legend, dare I say. Often imitated, never duplicated. Rick, you could bring him right in. Bring him right in, Rick. Bring the big... Oh, they're taking pictures with him. There's a whole crew of people. Bring the man right in. Often imitated, never duplicated, the one and only...
Always better.
Yes, always better. That's what Tim says, and I know he's not making it up. Thank you so much for coming in.
It's fucking tense.
Yo, crazy, right?
Yeah, I walked in, I was just like...
All the poker people.
What's happening? Yeah.
I think
Everyone's
it's insane.
so
Yes. No one looks up, and it's what is my math? 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, and these dudes are locked in.
Oh, bro, I can feel it. Now I even turned the corner. I was like, oh shit, there's more. Kind of spreads out.
Do you play?
My secret is I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
so that's my like.
That's your strategy.
Yeah, I just kind of.
But you actually roll up and play without.
No,
knowing
like
what you're
with
doing?
my friends once in a while, and just for like cheap money, and then they can buy back in, or when I buy back in when I lose.
But you wouldn't go here, right?
Fuck no.
Because these guys would get
They're
mad.
playing. No, they'd play with ridiculous money. I play with money that I'm ready to lose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still my father's son. So
Yes.
very frugal sometimes.
Yeah, I saw your father talking about all the investments and stuff recently.
When was that?
He did an interview. You didn't see this? He's like, we're setting him up with the real estate and for life after.
What interview with who?
You want
Okay, is it a video or is it?
No, it's an article.
Article. Okay, yeah, probably. I haven't seen it yet.
Look. I have it here. Wait. 1 second.
You came ready.
And I was like, yo. Someone sent it to me earlier, and I was like, Papa Adesanya. Here it is.
Adesanya,
yes.
Adesanya.
He was talking. This is with TV 47 Digital. Is that like a local Nigerian?
I think so. Okay, it would have been a Nigerian.
Yes, and he talks
outlet.
he's talking about the idea is that after his fighting, Israel needs to have something solid as an investment. So we decided that we're going to go for property development, so that one, he could physically see what he's putting together, and secondly, for his investment to be better protected. He's talking about your investments.
That's the guy. I mean, who else would you rather have?
Sure.
Behind you in your corner, who's been there since the jump,
right?
Who fucking brought you to this world.
He's your accountant too, right?
Yeah, he's a chartered accountant by trade. I was meant to be as well, but my grades weren't really up to par. But so David. It's a family business. This thing like I've created. It's like a family business now. So everyone chips in where they can. My dad definitely makes sure everything is above board. He's very good at what he does.
As are you.
I am.
It's good to see you.
You too, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. By the way, you were at Mania?
Oh, my God.
Hell,
Let me tell you something, brother.
You're right there in the freaking front row, man.
Oh, my God. Like, again.
You put the ones up. I saw you.
Bro, because, my boy, shout out to Stay Hydrated. Everyone knows who that is. Luca, he's the best in the game.
Is he here, too?
No. He's the best in the game. He's a big wrestling fan. And he got me into a Rumble when I was in Saudi. I watched it live. And then I was like, okay, let me see how this plays out. So it's been on Netflix now, so I kind of pop in. I just put it on the TV sometimes in the background. Still trying to follow the storylines, but then I was like, yo, WrestleMania, childhood dream.
Yeah. You had never been, right?
Never been to a wrestling show live. So
you've never been to one ever? Wow.
So of all the ones to go to was at Allegiant Stadium, massive. You walk in there, and I'm just like, both days were insane.
You went to both, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there. DC was there on day one as well. I was giving him shit.
Yeah.
Because this guy lost. Fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, it was amazing. Just being there, it's like a childhood dream ticked off. Just to be at WrestleMania, watching these guys that I've watched since I was a kid, that I've learned from unknowingly as well, not knowing I was gonna do this shit growing up, But it was insane, and it was one for the books.
The production is insane, right?
Wow.
The energy, the stage, the ramp,
the crowd. It's fucking packed, and they all know what they're doing. Like when Jey Uso pulled up, and they're all singing the theme song. And Stone Cold pulled up on the ATV as well. It was just classic. I loved it.
Yeah. It was a little bumpy. Did it make you think of now that you actually?
I already said I will do it.
I know,
one
but
day.
now that you're actually there.
Oh yeah.
Did it make it even more intense?
Nah. Oh, what do you mean? Like
fuck, I really want to do this.
I want to do it just like cameo.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't want to be in there every week. I just feel like for me, I like to write my own story in my life as the narrator or player one or whatever. So. That would be fun to just do a cameo, pop in there like Mayweather did one time, hit a little and then gap it.
Speaking of which, so you mentioned Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
And again, thank you for being here. This is great.
Thank you for having
me. I
me.
love it. And I love the shirt. We'll get to we'll get to the young man in a moment.
Come on, man.
The man who's here. Yes.
I get goosebumps again.
Co-main. Man, you looked so good in that fight. And I said on the Monday after that it was unfortunate because I felt, and now I can ask you, you were rolling, you got poked in the eye.
Yeah.
Mistake, unintentional.
Yeah.
And you just brushed it off. But when you did that, if my memory serves me correct, you changed stances.
Yeah.
And then he caught you.
It reset the momentum. Yeah. Because that's what I like to do with guys. When I fight them, I reset them. It's a thing that we do. You make them reset and rethink. But that one, I reset myself by accident. Just like, I should have kept on going. Or taking a full whatever it was. But again, fair play. It was nothing wrong with it. It was beautiful timed. And the way he timed the way I switched stances as well. Almost, the last time I saw it done was with Max and Ilya. You know, just as you were switching stance, boom, attack. And it was beautiful. Caught me dead to rights.
How did you process it afterwards? Because you were looking so good.
I was just like, oh, fuck, damn. And I got up and I said, hey, good game. Fair one. You got me, and that's it.
How did you feel in the aftermath?
I think everyone assumes, you know, they'd feel how I would feel based on what they've been through. But they haven't been through what I've been through. So I was just like, yeah. And I watched the fight again, and I remember just being like, the speed. I remember just being like, fuck, I was so fast, so crisp. And for me, it just let me know, like, oh, yeah, the work I'm doing is just where I need to be. I made a mistake in that fight, but doesn't mean, like, that's it, or I've made a mistake, you know, and I'm done for it. I don't know why people think I'm like, that's it. Because are you fighting again? I'm like,
what?
Duh.
Yeah, why do you think that's a thing
I don't know.
now?
Maybe because I'm not fighting as often as I used to.
Okay.
Like, shout out to fucking, what's his name?
Joshua Van, yeah.
Joshua Van.
Yeah, he's also much younger than you.
Yeah, I was young too, and I was fighting like that.
Yeah.
So again, people aren't used to me fighting this at a slow pace. Because, bro, it was like, man, he just fought 2 pay-per-views ago.
Yeah.
Boom, he just fought at that one. So yeah, I think because of that, people kind of just assume like, is he done? And you know, people's TikTok memories now, they don't really remember. So I haven't seen him in ages. Fuck, did he retire? Yeah.
So when you say that people react, the way you said it was perfect. People react
based on what they've been through, not what.
What do you mean by that?
As in, how would I elaborate on this? Okay, so for example, people would think, based on their life experience, they think if I was in his position and I put everything on the line and I was winning and I lost like that, fuck, I'd be devastated. Seppuku.
Yeah.
Dishonor. You know, but for me, I'm like, oh, I've been through this before. I've been through this many times. And like I said, there's more to life than fighting. This is a lot. This whole thing means a lot to me, fighting. And I'm trying to think. I was going to say it was everything to me. I was like, was it really? There's always been more to life than fighting. I've always kind of learned from people that came before me where it's like, I don't attach myself too much to this thing where, because it's only a short part of my life. One of the greatest part of my life. Bro, I'll never forget. I'm so glad I do this. But when it's gone, I'm not going to be like, fuck, you know, I miss it and then come out of retirement just because I missed the thrill. So that's my way of saving myself. So that way when I'm done, I can just let it go and not be like, oh, I'll come back for one more and then retire, come back for one more. Yeah, so that's my way of kind of detaching in a way. But yeah, I'm able to do so.
So in the aftermath, there was no thought whatsoever because that was the big.
I was like, fair play. Even people were like, "Oh, man, you should get a rematch." I'm like, why? He beat me fair and square.
Right.
If he one day gets the belt and I happen to be there, then the rematch happens. Sure, but I'm like, I'm not gonna go chasing a rematch that makes no sense.
He actually just got his next fight against Kyle.
With Bohio. Yeah, that's a good fight.
You like his chances in that?
I think Kyle's good. Southpaw, but Imamo's good as well. I haven't really looked at that fight yet, but it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of static as well because Kyle said he didn't want to fight him or whatever. But
no, Imavov said.
Imavov says Kyle didn't want to fight him.
And then he said he didn't want to fight him. They actually went back and forth.
They are going to fight now, and I'm ready.
And then one guy said he was going to be the backup for DDP Khamzat.
Oh, yeah?
And then now they're doing it in Paris. By the way, DDP Khamzat.
It's in Paris.
Yeah.
When's that?
Like September 2nd or 3rd.
I'm like under a rock now.
You don't follow it?
Well,
you need a break, right? You can't follow it.
Not even that. I kind of followed O'Malley's lead a little bit.
Oh, you did that.
You remember MSN Messenger back in the day?
Yes, of course, yes.
Where you get back from school,
yes,
and then you go in there, you know, or Bebo or whatever. That's kind of how it is for me now. I have it on my desktop.
Wow.
So that way, it's like work. So I go there, I do my thing, and I also have business suites, Meta business suites, so that I can just like on the fly, post stuff because I'm on tour right now, so I can't just leave the socials inactive.
Sure.
So yeah, and then that way it's just also separation. That's work, and then I don't. Bro, do you ever doom scroll?
Oh, of course, man. It's awful.
So I get back home from training and I'm just like, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go in the light, and nigga, it's 2 hours.
Yeah. And so much crazy shit going on in the world, and you start to like fall down these.
Bro, I remove myself so that way I don't.
So no more X.
I don't go on those anyway. I just leave those. But it was mainly IG. That was the main one.
So you took it off your phone?
Yeah.
And now you brought it back for this? Because I saw you posted yesterday.
Yeah, so I use Business Suite, but also I have
look at you, Business
another
Suite.
phone.
That's big time.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Zucker like that.
Yeah.
But so for me, it was just like, just to remove myself, and I'm not constantly looking at what's what. Because it's all just fugazi at the end of the day and the hearsay until it's actually in front of me in my realm of reality. Then I can deal with it.
So did you get that from Sean? Like, did he?
Yeah, just talking to him, I was just like, not even about the fight, just for him personally. He just seems so free. And then I remember just saying, like, I'm going to do it. And then once I said it was in my mind, I accepted it in my mind. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm not trying to make a big deal. I just brought it up. I'm not trying to make a big deal about it. But again, it's just something that I used to do it when I logged out. So that way, if, by habit, you go back on the app, there's a door there to be like, do you want to enter this door? So then I'll be like, okay. And it's just one click and you enter. So now I just, that's not working. Boom, remove it from my phone. So that way I don't have to be involved and immersed in it all the time.
I get it. By the way, Frank in the back is asking if you could talk more into the mic.
Oh, my bad.
He's
Sorry,
very
Frank.
upset, Frank.
Sorry, Frank.
Is that better for you, Frank?
I apologize.
He keeps yelling in my ear, but you were flowing. I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I've got a little stick.
I saw you out there in Arizona with him at the...
at his house. Yeah. And I saw their new gym as well.
Nice.
Red Hawk. Yeah, shout out to Tim and them. It was cool. Like, me and Sean, I always knew we'd get along. Like, just look at our cars. And we're just both flamboyant, cool dudes who don't care about how we look, because he wears pink. I've done my nails before. Just like, we're just chill dudes. So I just felt like we're kindred spirits. And talking to him, I was like, yeah, you my nigga. I like that guy. He's cool.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Bro, it was a good fight. He came back from the first fight a little bit better. He was doing well, but Merab is just that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Which part?
Merab.
His motor?
Yes. The engine. Because I see it. I'm okay. The one I saw when I was just like amazed was Khabib live against Edson out here in Vegas. I think T-Mobile. That I saw live and I was just like, what is this? Because he just walked him down and the engine was just, and that's inspiring when you watch shit like that. You're like, okay, bet. Even training with Goggins as well, I still have the memories from that. And bro, Merab and Goggins, that would be insane.
Oh my God.
Just like,
I think Merab could outwork him. Possible or no? What's up with this dude Goggins, man?
Find out.
How does he do that? Are you working with him here?
No, not the strip. No, that was a once in a lifetime experience.
That was it? It was just a one and done?
Oh, I mean, I'll do another one day, but
But all the footage was just from
that one. But thing is, the internet don't understand. So people were starting to think, oh, this is the new. I live in New Zealand.
Yeah.
He lives in Vegas. He lives really nice out here.
He's leaving Eugene for Goggins.
Yeah. No, people are fucking retarded, bro. Sometimes this is why I go off.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to see any of that shit. I don't have to. And then sometimes I'll get sent screenshots of stuff, and I just go, haha. And then I just
move on.
Let it go, yeah.
My favorite thing about all of that was the shot, the slow-mo running shot.
Oh, yeah.
You, Goggins, and
Tim.
then pale-ass Tim.
Shout out Tim, though.
He was hanging.
The night before was his birthday.
Oh, wow.
And for me, I kind of, because after Volk got his belt back in Miami, we celebrated, left fucking 11 around like when it was daylight. And I didn't burn from the sun.
Wow.
So after that, I was like, and I had the idea to train with Goggins. Once I texted him, he texted back, cool. Put down all the alcohol, all that kind of stuff, and I just kind of kept myself clean and trained all week. So that, and the night before Tim's birthday, nothing. We just chilled because it's WrestleMania weekend. We're gonna turn up. But I just knew I was gonna go to that place, and that's what I needed. And something is said during that workout still sticks with me to this day. It was, where your world ends, mine begins, and that that's a powerful saying.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
In what context?
No, because I'm dying on the fucking Stairmaster. I don't do Stairmasters at all.
Yeah.
So the Aerodyne I could kind of hang a little bit, push, but the Stairmaster was one that fucked me up. I fell off. How many times Paulie and Ike had to try and fucking get me back on because I was just trying to get back on that thing.
Have you ever experienced that?
Oh, in training, yeah, of course. Fucking treadmills, then sparring, then Eugene. Which fight was this? The Pereira New York fight. Eugene was fucking mad, insane in that fucking camp.
Why?
I don't know, just history. We got to get this guy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like it's war. So then he fucking, what was this, treadmill? Now sparring. Spar for like, I don't know, a minute or whatever. That treadmill, and then fuck, that shit was crazy. So that was the only time I can remember experiencing something like that with my legs being like, oh fuck. But that Stairmaster was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. Because Goggins, and I watched it again. I watched it again when I got home, maybe 2 weeks later, and I only watched him on the Stairmaster. I was seeing, is there a bit he would like waver, shake, break? Because I'm trying to keep up with his rhythm. In the beginning, I could kind of hang, but it wasn't. I felt it at a certain point. I was like,
crazy.
Hey, you should try it. Do you work out?
I do, yes.
Yeah, what do you do?
What?
I know you box.
Are you saying that because you don't believe?
No, I believe you. I believe you.
So these days I'm going twice a week.
Well, you don't really like.
I don't show it off.
Yeah, good. I respect that.
Yeah.
No, you don't post it, but I know you can. You got them hands.
I got them.
Yeah, still got it.
No, I do enjoy boxing, and
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 42, about to turn 43 in
Young.
July, like you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, July 8.
8. Oh, nice. 22nd. Beautiful.
So you're not a Cancer, or are you
Cancer
Cancer?
Leo.
What do you mean Cancer Leo? You
I'm on the cusp.
both. Okay, you're on
Yeah.
the.
I say I'm hard and soft. Like the crab, the lion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do work out, and I do. So we're doing more shows now. I don't know if you know this.
Okay,
and
bet.
We're doing more shows, and I feel like that's been a bit of a challenge. It's a lot of sitting on my program.
Ah, see. So
And
you gotta stay active. Don't be sedentary.
Yeah, so every morning I try to run 2 miles.
Oh, nice.
And then Thursday, Friday I do weights and boxing.
Consistency. I like that. That's what you
Yes.
need. It's not about how long.
6
you
days a
run.
week.
Fuck yeah. That's it.
That's it. This morning I did it at the gym.
Good lad.
Yeah, I did some chest.
If I have
did
chance,
triceps.
I'm trying to get some, like a suit. I have a suit, but it's at the spot here, suit supply or whatever. So I might try. I already got it, but I'm gonna get some other pants. I need some darker pants. But if
For
I have
tonight?
chance, yeah.
It's a big night.
Fuck yeah.
This is huge. Wait, this is the suit. This is the suit you're gonna wear tonight?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
You
got
don't
it
have
yesterday. Nah, I got it yesterday, but it's at a spot over there.
Okay.
Excuse me. But yeah, I'll pick it up, and then there's some pants. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
It'll look good though.
Yes, of course. Tonight you're being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, as me and Kelvin
Yes.
Gastelum. Yeah. I'm
Is he
too
get-
young to be in the Hall of Fame.
I know, but some dudes get in early. There's no real rhyme or reason.
Yeah, it's the UFC.
They're inducting Amanda, and she's coming back. Which is
true. Yeah,
a
that's
little
right.
awkward.
Yeah, it's different.
Is Kelvin gonna be there?
Yeah, of course, he's here.
Yo, what a fight!
Yeah, crazy life.
Did you know
man.
when they announced it? Like,
Nah, they just oh, Dana wants to see you. I was like, I just saw him in the back. Oh, he needs to see you again. I was like, all right, bet. Came to the octagon side, and then oh, okay. I was like, we're hanging out. Looked at Hunter. I was like, all right, we're just sitting here hanging out, and then oh shit, and I knew what was happening. I was like, fuck off, no way. And I was just like, all right, just accept it.
Did you start to get emotional?
Nah, not really. I think I've I've learned a lot, you know, especially in certain situations. It's good because I've appreciated me like being able to show my human side to the world and let them know like I'm just a human being like you and I go through the same emotions you guys go. But I've also learned to know how to not show so much because a lot of people use it against you.
Okay.
Yeah, not just in fighting but in life.
Right.
Oh, trust me. Oh, I can't say. There's just even last week.
What do you mean?
Oh, just a lot of things, man.
Bro, you can't say even last week and
I
not
know,
expect
some
me
crazy
to fuck.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Nah, just because I don't know, like, because what is people just see your kindness as weakness and sometimes use it and take advantage and try and just it's all right, but that's life. I don't mind. I'll never change my stripes though because I am who I am, and if I change, then that means they're the ones who control me. So I never want people to like dim my shine or make me be a dickhead to a lot of people because some people take advantage of my kindness.
Is this surreal though for you? Like, I know it's
Life.
not you going in. No, but Hall of Fame, man. Like, that's a big freaking deal.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm too young to be in the Hall of Fame. And I'm still fighting.
So would you have preferred it not happen?
I'll do it again when I finish fighting.
Sure.
And my career is cemented. But for this fight, legendary. I might be biased.
Yeah.
But I do say this is one of the greatest fights in human history.
Oh, hell yeah. It was I mean, the iconic shot of you before the 5th round, that's what everyone remembers. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Is it the first thing you remember about the fight? Like when someone asks you about it, is it the way you reacted, the place that you went to?
I remember the bit where my hand got raised because I was just like, please don't screw me, judges. Because I knew I won the fight, even though it was 2-2 going into the 5th. But I was like, surely no judge like fucked up one of the rounds or whatever. But it was, I just remember that bit. That was a relief, like achievement unlocked, like in Xbox or some shit. Something I've just worked for a lot of my life, and I finally got to achieve that dream. and realize it, and it was right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was dope.
You know what I love about that card?
Yeah.
You'll recall it was an interim title fight. I know you don't consider it as such. And
No, it isn't. No, it was an interim title fight. But again, people might not like me. All I'm saying is when I then fought Raw the next fight,
yeah,
as the champion, the interim title has to have some kind of merit to it.
sure.
Look at Jon Jones and Aspinall now, the situation that's happening. But I'm saying as the champion, because Aspinall's defended his belt, right?
Yeah, but it was interim.
It's a defense.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if Raw beat me, it would have been a defense for him. So it has to be worth something. And you can say, oh, well, that's just the way it is. Well, we can make it not the way it is because common sense. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Even, are you going to tell me Carlos Condit wasn't a champion? Are you going to tell me Dustin Poirier wasn't a champion? Nah, they were fucking champions in my eyes because they did something that not many people on this fucking planet has ever done, interim or not. And the term interim is just like, you know, I don't know if it's like a placeholder or whatever, but you're still a champion in my eyes and you're still a legend in my books.
Are you and Kelvin cool?
Fuck yeah, that's my boy. That's my hermano.
So he'll be here?
He'll be tonight. I'll see him tonight.
You'll see him. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Hell no. I saw him.
You went through the fire together.
Yeah, bro. We've been. There's a mark I have on my lip here. I think that if I look at it, I'm like, that's from the fight.
Kelvin.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Even my dad reminded me. Look, this is my background on my phone right now.
Right now?
Oh, I have two phones, bro.
Well, you got two phones. Wow.
One for the
Plug and one for the yeah.
Anyway, it's fuck. 2 seconds.
One's a better iPhone. Oh, that's you and your dad right after.
Yeah,
wow.
right after the fight. So my dad was saying like, I remember when I held you after that fight. Your body was just vibrating. It was just shaking.
Wow.
Like he remembers like, man, this boy almost lost his life. And my dad if you ask him, he'll tell you like my body was just vibrating for, I don't know, an hour after the fight. After the doctor's press conference, all that, my body was just in shock. And
Damn.
Adrenaline is one hell of a drug. You know, you can go through a lot with adrenaline, but I really put myself through it in that fight, and I don't regret it. You know, I meant what I said. If I die, I die. You
Man.
know? And what a glorious death that would have been.
Nah, we don't want that.
I don't want that, of course. Like I like living, but I'm saying, what a moment, and fucking what a moment for Kelvin as well. You know, we went through that together to create an instant classic that I don't think will be forgotten ever.
Especially not now, going into the Hall of Fame. Can I ask you about this Jon Jones situation?
Yeah, ask me, what's up?
Yo, what do you make of all of this?
Man, life be lifing, bro.
What do you mean?
Life be lifing. I don't know. See, it's him. He's the only one that can beat him, you know. I mean, Aspinall begs to differ, but Jon, we've all made. I got a DUI. Remember that?
Yep.
I take Ubers now. You know, like I'm saying, I've always taken Ubers, but I'm saying like, for me personally, so mine was even the shout out to the judge, because he even said like, this was a stupid mistake. You were this much over the legal limit. Because I just thought I could, you know, I'm fine, I can drive. But then they got me, cool, naughty boy, my bad. Ever since then, I've never even, if I know I'm driving, don't even touch a sip. Because I never want my people to defend me. Because those who don't like me anyway, they're looking for a reason. Nah, he's a bad guy. That's the bad guy. They want to point the finger already. But I never want, because my people have to defend me. Be like, you don't fucking know him. Yeah, have you not made a mistake? You not made a mistake? So they defending me. I realized, I never want them to have to be in a situation where they have to try and defend my honor because of some dumb shit like that. So yeah, for me, never making that mistake again.
So it's almost two questions here. I actually was talking about the Aspinall situation in that.
I thought about the elephant in the room. I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Honestly, like, I think it was shameful. I think it was a disgrace.
What do you mean?
He clearly didn't want to fight Tom Aspinall, and he's the supposed greatest of all time. And as I say, there's a time-honored tradition in the business that you fight the top guy.
You should have fought.
And you're right.
Excuse me.
If he didn't want to fight him, retire at MSG, and this would have never been a problem.
I think he'll come back.
You think he'll come back?
I think he'll come back. It's the drama of it. Even right now, who was telling me? Ash was telling me about the tweets.
Oh yeah.
So I had a look and I was just like, he's coming back. This is all just, what do they call it now? The kids call it rage baiting.
Yeah,
it's working.
Yeah.
It's working. And again, I don't agree with the fact holding up the division. I'm like, Tom defended the belt. That's a defense on his book. Let the division keep moving and now moves forward. But then now this whole thing comes out because it happened in February or whatever.
Yeah,
and you're
crazy,
like,
right?
Fucking, that's why he retired. But I think he'll go through this and then again he'll come back.
You think Tom fights a couple times and then he comes back and fights him to make it mega fight, or do you think he never fights Tom?
Yeah, I think he'll fight Tom. I think it's just that much. It's too much money. They offered him, what, 20, 30 million, I heard. Yeah, I think he'll come back. It'll even be bigger by the time he comes back because Tom would have had like 2 fights or 3 fights and then like built up his own legacy as well. So when he comes back, it'd be like...
Wow, okay. Because I think a lot of people think he's done.
Nah.
Who do you think would have won if they actually booked it?
We'll find out when they fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Tom definitely is the guy because I've sat next to Tom and his father, and people say this about me on TV because you're so much bigger in person. Tom is a huge dude.
Yeah.
And the speed, it's the speed for me for a heavyweight. I don't understand. And I asked him about it. He said, I think fast, and I understand what he means neurologically. I do that as well when you're working. No matter how tired you are, you're still trying to give 100% in that moment on the airdyne or whatever, just so your neurons are firing or wiring with that that thing in mind. But yeah, for me, yeah, we'll find out probably next year.
Okay, so this is an interesting take because...
Hot take.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's a hot take, but it's a good prediction.
Yeah.
I am less... If Tom is the guy, I think he never fights him.
What do you mean?
I think he doesn't want to fight him. So if Tom
You think he doesn't want to fight him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he
Also, he probably wants to even get more footage and stuff to study.
That's a real thing.
This is that whole Miyamoto Musashi thing.
Yeah.
And again, it's rage baiting, but it's working. And at the end of the day, when it does happen, we're going to be like... It'll be a fucking huge fight, man.
Do you have any relationship with him now? I know you guys
John,
kind of like...
Nah, if I see him, I say what's up.
But you don't like
me and Tom are
text
cool.
or DM?
Nah, not like that.
No.
I don't. But yeah, me and Tom are cool. He's almost helped me one time in a situation back in the day.
What happened? This is another one you're going to bring up. And
I like to do these things, Ariel. Come on, this is a need-to-know basis.
He helped you out.
Nah, he offered to help me out with a situation in London, and I was like, nah, don't worry about it.
You were in trouble?
Nah, not me. Someone was.
Wow. And
Tom's a good guy.
He's salt of the earth.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a mensch, as we say.
What does that mean?
Mensch is like an old Yiddish term for like a pure gentleman. Yiddish.
Get my text this morning. Oh, no text. I sent you a thing on Instagram.
Oh, no.
I had matzo ball for breakfast.
Come on.
That was my second time. Yeah, I had it at where I'm staying at.
I was going to ask
Resort
you.
World.
What, you had matzo ball for breakfast?
Yeah, it was there.
And this is the second time since when we had it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I was like, still good.
Yes.
So what's that thing in the middle? Wait, let me guess.
It's the ball.
Yeah, but what's it made of?
Oh, it's like, it's sort of like, I would say matzah, but then you'd say, what's matzah?
Yeah.
Right. It's just kind of like a flourless bread.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Wow. Was there chicken in it?
Macaroni.
Like noodles?
Noodles, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, macaroni.
Bro,
I think some
not
meats
a lot
and stuff.
of
But good
Nigerian guys who come there and order.
You can make ramen out of that, probably.
Yeah.
Matzo ball ramen. Wow. Yeah.
You did that for me?
Not just for me.
Oh,
breakfast. But you know what? Maybe subconsciously for you as well. Yeah.
By the way, my favorite.
Because I was like, hey, matzo ball. I had that with Ariel, and I was like, you know what? I'll have a cup of matzo ball.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And when you did it with your hand, do you remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
People don't do that.
I used a fork this time.
Okay.
Like a civilized.
A fork. You should have done a spoon.
Was it a spoon? I think that was a spoon. Yeah, it was a spoon. Yeah, soup. Yeah.
That's wild to me. You like to eat with your hands.
Yeah, bro. But this is like.
I'm a germaphobe, so like with the idea.
Brother, we are human beings. We are electric beings. Like the sensation of if you have Nigerian food, we eat half of our foods with our hands because that's how it's made. Example, the swallow could be pounded yams, and a foriro is like a stew. There's hundreds of different stews. Stews is like the paint, and the canvas is like the swallow. It's probably like, I can count maybe like 7 different swallows. So you can get the swallow and the stew. And then when you eat it.
You do the little thing.
Yeah, you got to scoop it. You got to scoop it. You have the pomo, the shaki, the foriro, all that. And then you scoop it and then you eat it. The circuitry, because we're electric beings, the sensation of when you eat it with your hands, it completes, like with metals, it just feels like there's a disconnect. But when you eat it and then you, brother, it's just it's different. It's a thing that I think we're missing in society, like earthing, because of fucking shoes.
Yes.
I go outside to put my feet in the water, touch grass, as the kids say. Yeah. So this eating with your hands is something.
But then your hands are so dirty.
Then you have washing basins right there. So
does everyone have their own?
Yeah, everyone has their own.
Okay.
So germaphobe. That's right. Yeah. Even in restaurants, you have your own washing basin, like a bowl. The waiter will bring to you, or you will have your own at your house, and you can wash your hands. And then you can text, whatever, do your thing. And then when you eat, you eat. But then don't worry, your basin is just for you.
I love when you go into The Voice, like when you were watching
Nigeria,
Usman,
yeah.
when you were watching Usman
No,
fight.
it's called, what do you call it? They call it code switching. Depends who I'm talking to.
Yeah. But when you were watching him, you were cheering him on like
Yeah,
that.
Nigerian, yeah.
Yeah.
It's guttural. Because for me, even Kai talked about this with Cormier, even got emotional, and I was actually really taken aback to see that, because he talked about, being Maudie's hard, and his name Kai fought it, because I never even knew his name was James.
Oh wow.
You know? I was like, and he's like, yeah, he's been standing on his standing on business now, standing on his heritage, being proud to be Maori. I could relate a little bit, because when I first moved to New Zealand, I wanted to try and fit in. I wanted to try and be like these guys. And then eventually, as I got older, I realized I'm losing my native tongue. My Yoruba was sounding like fucking fresh, like a white boy, like really, really bad. So I was like, you know what? I need to just hold on to my mother tongue, because you can't lose that.
Sure.
You need to hold on to that. So yeah, I speak it with Abiola, my friend. I speak it with my parents now. Even with David sometimes, if I'm trying to talk in code, I speak Yoruba to him. So, Oleg Bon Kotimoso,
What does that mean?
so you can hear what I'm saying.
Yeah. Love
so
it.
that, yeah, it's just practice, so you don't use your heritage. If not, you get,
Yeah, that's who you are. Those
Yeah.
are your roots. How great was it seeing Francis with
beautiful. I
man.
texted him straight away. I was like, I love seeing you there. I love seeing you
I
in
did the
back.
same.
Yeah.
It warmed my heart.
It made me feel like this is where my
Yes.
boy belongs, man.
Yes.
Like the best in the world. Bro, if you put him back in the mix,
Oh my God. Him versus Tom
Bro,
right
him
now.
versus Tom,
That
crazy.
would be the best way to like soften the blow of not getting the John fight. That would be the next best thing, right? Tom versus Francis.
yeah,
It'll never
that's
happen.
the biggest. Yeah, that's the biggest fight. Never
Yeah.
say never. That's the UFC. Dana said women would never fight in the
They're
UFC.
not going to co-promote with these dudes. Never.
Look, things happen. I've seen wilder things happen in this game.
Mayweather McGregor.
Yeah, bro. Where's he now? When's the last time I heard of McGregor?
He's doing a lot of BKFC stuff.
That's
but
right, promoting. Yeah,
Yeah, but-
they're gonna bring it to Perth, but now I think Australian Commission said no. So then, I think we're trying to get it to Auckland
Okay.
in July. So yeah, bring the BKFC to Auckland. We like a good. Have you seen Dan's fights?
I was just gonna say the Australian Commission just wants to do 1 minute fights now.
Bro,
That's all
honestly, man, I'll give props to Dan, because what he did after that as well was he gave a really good speech. I think it's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I saw
but
it.
It was, for me, I was like, you know what? The media thought this was going to be something else. The boxing commission, it's because when they can't get money out of something, they did it with MMA. We can't control this. Oh no, it's human cockfighting, sword fighting, whatever. But Dan gave the speech and just saying, like, as men, you guys honored your word. You came in, you did your work. Bro, people would have fights, and then afterwards get knocked out, get up, bro. Fuck, good fight.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
for me, I'm even getting goosebumps thinking about it, because it was just like the honor and like the fucking, just like fucking real men.
Yeah.
Now he's got. You see the one with the women that he's got planned?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day though, and hear me out. When I've seen women fight, they don't fight fair.
Okay.
I've never seen chicks fight
Like you're talking about like in a street fight.
in a street fight.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've seen in school, you see kids, chicks at the club. They're fighting, pulling their hair, and then the other one jumps in and they jump each other and stuff. Sometimes you try to separate them, but you try not to get involved. But I've never really seen chicks fight, like not really like a fair one. Let's shoot a fair one. Boom, boom. Cool, good game. So I'm wondering, how's that going to work now in this controlled environment? And I know it will work. Okay, in boxing, all that kind of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like when it comes to this, because emotions are going to be like, bro, at Dan's house, shit could have got haywire if they didn't respect Dan, but also if the wrong people were involved.
Yeah.
Because emotions,
Yeah.
you knocked out my boy. What's up?
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
gets angry. Bang, bang, bang. But that could happen anywhere. It's happened in Australia at a Muay Thai fight. People get angry. But I'm just wondering now how this is gonna work. But I'm just thinking, I'm fleshing it I'm fleshing this out.
Will
at
you
the
be
same
there
time.
at this one?
Most likely.
Okay.
I like a good scrap. Yeah, and I want to see how the madness turns out because it's different. It's
No, I was
like an
actually
ode
impressed
to-
with how professional it all was.
bro, it was beautiful.
With the
Like I
medics
said.
and the ref there. The ref was
Yeah.
kind of the star of the whole thing.
Tony Angelov, that's a guy.
This dude, man,
he's a K1 or kickboxer from New Zealand. He's
Legend.
a legend in the game. He's a great referee. I've been around the world. China. He was on my first trip to China. We fought on the same card.
Wow.
But he's a funny dude. Shout out to Tony, Big T.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to Joaquin Buckley too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
that's what I heard.
on.
Okay, I was just being a hater, bro.
Yeah.
I'm being a hater. Don't do. If you're gonna, he's gonna take this now and
No,
like
he
run
hates
with
me.
it.
He hates me.
What?
Yes.
What did you do?
He hates me.
What did
he
you?
said that I was a hater.
No. I openly said I'm a hater.
I know.
I'm a hater, bro.
Well, you
That's
know
what
what's
it
funny
is.
about
I
it
understand it now.
It was funny. You were sitting
understand
there,
it now.
and you were just like, we just got it. You're sitting there. You're watching the classic Sunday morning. You watching the fights, or Volk watching the fights, and you're just like, I don't like this guy.
And
that's how we all watch fights.
Yeah, nah, but I'm just real. Because some people will look for a reason. Like for me, oh, I don't like him because they just can't say I don't like him because maybe I remind them of someone or whatever. But some people just rub me off the wrong way, and for me, I was just like, I just don't like this guy because every time I've interacted with him,
Your
I've tried to be
imitation
cool.
of him was funny.
Nah, yeah, because that's what it was. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to have a real conversation. And there was no cameras around, I believe. But maybe that's just him. And sometimes that's fine. Some energies don't mix. Even he was talking shit. I heard, Volk was saying to me, he was talking shit about Jack Della. I'm like, you're talking shit to Jack Della.
Yeah.
And something, I don't know, he imitated something about his wife or some skit he tried to do. I don't know. But I'm like, bro, that's Jack Della. He doesn't fucking bother anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't hate the guy. I say hate loosely. I just don't fuck with him, and that's fine,
Now he's trying to get a fight with you.
I don't see the shit.
You didn't see him write to you?
I got sent the response screenshot of, the farmer took your belt,
Yeah.
so you a Chinaman, whatever. I'm like, nigga, I had a belt.
Yeah.
Even if he gets a belt, my career would fucking wash his forever, 10 times over, no matter what. I don't think he'll ever touch one, but still. Doesn't matter. Like, bro, he has a cool knockout. I fucking love that knockout he had. But the guy became a millionaire.
Yeah.
And he ain't. Nah, jokes. Come on, Israel. I'm a hater, bro.
Stop.
I'm a hater, bro. I'm a hater. I understand it now. See the kids rage baiting and the trolls. I understand it now. I'm starting to understand how being a hater. I don't like it. I'm joking when I say I'm a hater, obviously, but yeah, whatever, man. He's gonna take this now and dissect it on his YouTube.
Oh, you're gonna get a 30-minute breakdown.
Oh, bro, let's go.
There's 2 guys in the game that do this.
Yeah.
You know the other one is.
Who?
If I even say Jamal Hill's name,
Real.
there'll be 9 videos on
What?
his YouTube channel.
You guys
breaking
don't-
it
you guys
up.
don't-
Just doesn't like me.
Again, sometimes energies don't mix.
Yeah,
Have you
I
guys met in real life?
Not in real life, but he's been on the show all good, and then one day
Wait,
he
like
just
Zoom?
switched on me. Yeah.
Brother, I told you,
different.
it's better in real life.
I know.
You can feel the energy. You can humanize someone and not just someone on the screen. And then the energy, you guys will be fine. You just got to sit down and have a talk.
I
That's
know.
what it
I
is.
don't have anything against the guy.
Yeah, but again, it's just, we're fighters. We're emotional. We're very sensitive about our art.
I get it.
And yeah, you guys are critical, and that's fine, And
I
don't
like to think I'm not that critical.
No, I say you guys,
yes,
generally
the media.
speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever been mad at me for something?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been mad at you. I'm trying to think. Oh, no, the only time was, I didn't get mad, but I was kind of like, hey, you asked me, Israel, are you on steroids? I was like,
Did I say that? No.
this is after the Costa fight. Israel, are you on steroids?
Did I say it like that?
Yeah, like it was in a joking way, and I was just like, "This is me in lockdown, quarantine at the time."
Yes.
And I'm even like, "Is that okay?" I was like, "No," but I was thinking to myself, "That's a serious question." But that was the only time I was just like, "Ariel."
Oh, that's why you stopped talking to me for a bit.
Fuck
I'm
off.
just joking.
Come on, man. I never switched up.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I know you have to go in a couple minutes.
Do I?
Are you?
Nah, jokes.
Yeah, you have another pod, right, to do. They told me.
Mighty Mouse, but
Yeah.
I think he's coming on my show on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't have another pod. Anyway, they told me you had to go,
Yeah,
so I'm
it's
going to
all
stick
good.
to it. But are you going to?
Are you kicking me out?
No. Well,
No, I'm
Volk's
joking,
coming
I'm
in.
joking. Oh, yeah, it's all right.
Yo, you can stay here as long as you want.
It's all
Tim
good. Let the
said
boys have it. No,
30 minutes.
That's
So
all we
go-
need. Is it 30 minutes already?
It's been 37. But I
Fucking
said
hell,
to
time
40.
flies.
I said I'd go to 40. Are you going to fight this year?
Probably, yeah, most likely.
Oh, really?
I mean, there's always a fight. Someone will try and fight me soon.
Do you want to fight this year?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back into the year, I presume?
Yeah, most likely. I'm going to guess September, October.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
Is it?
Well, there's no pay-per-view in September, so I don't
Yeah,
think...
probably, yeah.
So
I'll
2
headline
in
the
October,
fight night.
there's Abu Dhabi or Vegas.
I'll do Abu Dhabi.
Okay, Vegas.
Yeah.
And who are we fighting? Let's
I
just
don't know.
let's just
We'll
figure it out right now.
Nah. The division's kind of stagnant. It's a
Sean?
little bit empty.
That's the
I tried.
one.
That's the only one I want, but then he hasn't responded.
do you
Apparently he
mean?
got fat. People sent me a video of that as well. I was like,
Oh.
oh shit. So I don't know. Maybe he's going through something.
Okay.
Who
If it was
knows?
up to you, though,
Sean. Yeah.
no question.
No question. Again, look, it's just he lost his last fight. I lost my
To
last
DDP,
fight. Yeah, and it's like, all right, cool. Want a rematch? If not, if he doesn't want to, that's fine.
Why wouldn't he want a rematch?
It's easy money, bro.
Right.
You beat me already.
Right.
Handily, 5-0. It's like, come on, that's easy money. Come on.
Why do you want a rematch?
Because I just feel like I can do better. And if he beats me on my best, I'd be like, fuck yeah, good game. And I'll leave it at that. But I know I can do better.
Do you regret that one?
Nah. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. I don't regret it. I even said on Young Man Ramble, that's the name of my show.
Respect.
I said, I remember now when I was trying to get that fight, Dana was like, listen, kid, just you got millions. Just go chill. Da, 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 da. But I was so adamant and stubborn, like, no, I need to fight in Sydney because I haven't fought in this side of the world in so long. And again, now in hindsight, I was like, yeah, I should have chilled. But I don't regret it because I believe everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Look at the Pereira.
Because you were healthy? Like, why did he say that to you? Because there was
I think it was scheduling issue.
DDP couldn't take the fight.
Something like that. Yeah, there was something happening at the time, and I was meant to fight DDP, and then he had to get surgery or something. There was so many things that happened in the past. Yeah. But yeah, so for me, don't regret it, but I like the way things play out.
You're okay with it. You're at peace with it. No regrets.
No regrets.
Not a single one.
Not a single letter.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's nothing you would do again.
Nothing I'll do again.
A do-over.
For that fight.
No,
we can do a do-over now.
In your career, be like, man, if I could go back and zig instead of
hell no. Look at what happened.
Yeah.
Everything from my amateur kickboxing fights to my professional kickboxing. Bro, like what? Do I wish I didn't get knocked out in Brazil by Pereira? Nah. Because look at how that turned out.
Right.
So just stick with me. Let me cook.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, we'll see what we've made.
Adversity is a privilege.
Amen.
That's the great.
Adversity is a privilege. Yeah.
What about this young man? Tell us.
I'm ready, bro. Every time you just bring it up, I get chills because I'm fucking ready. It's his moment. I love the fact that Kai I see him now. He stepped into his own. He's like matured as a fighter, as a person, because he's also been a dad now twice over.
Yeah.
And I can just see now from his last title shot who he is as a person, not even just as a fighter. You know, sometimes like there's this thing in New Zealand where people want to like just dim their shine and just like, oh nah, August bro, nah, just humble way, chill, nah, you know. But I'm like, fuck all that. Speak your truth, speak your reality, so you can, and fuck who feels away. Kai is doing that now. He's just saying it as it is. He's just standing in his own business. He's just like, yeah, I'm Modi, bro, and also being proud of his heritage and just saying it as it is. Like, I'm the best in the world. He's not shy to say it now. He's not embarrassed to say it now. He says it proudly. And I'm proud of him for just being able to just break that fucking cycle of bullshit and just being able to stand on business and speak his truth. And it's his moment. It's just a culmination of everything. He's been here before now. He's fighting the guy he's fought before at the Ultimate Fighter 8 years ago. It just makes sense for me, man. And I'm ready for him to be King Kai and be crowned as King Kai.
Oh, man. King Kai's a great name.
Amen.
What do you think? How do you see it ending?
I'm biased.
No, I know you think he's going to win, but like, do you think it goes
knockout?
Distant? Oh, wow.
I know Pantoja is tough, but I just every time.
Yeah.
I tell you, man. But again, I like Pantoja as well. He's a great dude.
Yes.
I've met his kids. Awesome dude. But it's the fight business. We got to hurt each other. And my boy's going to hurt him. He's going to hurt him.
Wow. Ilya, Charles, do you have a pick?
I picked Ilya, but I was honestly, because of the way I was doing my breakdown on Freestyle Bender.
Yeah. And by the way, is your show on that channel too?
Yeah, Young Man Ramble.
Yeah.
I kind of stole the name from fucking Rumble, Young Man Rumble, course. The greatest.
Yes,
but I ramble a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what?
And you have guests on the show.
I have guests on the show, but sometimes, you know, have you listened to Bill Burr's pod?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like he just sits and he just riffs by himself. I do that on my own head, but I can't I kind of want to get to a point where I'm good at riffing and I can just ramble.
I think you could do that. I mean, you do like your breakdowns. You're just talking to yourself.
But I got David with me. David with me. He's kind of coaching me. But then
some might say he's holding you back.
You'd say that.
I'm just kidding, David. I love you, David. I like that he's going by his own name now.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
of course.
Family name. You know, the Black and Motor gimmick was cool for a while, just to get him out there in the fans MMA space. But now he's standing on his own business as well. But yeah.
You know what? Speaking of the fight game, we're going to let you go in a second. We have this. Do you see this? Custom
feels good. Oh, yo, I didn't even read it.
We got our thing, Ariel Helwani Show. How cool is this?
That's dope.
And we have a lot of big names coming. You, Volk, Hangman later, Raul Rosas. And we're asking everyone to sign it.
I met Chiwiwis last night. He was training, but it was cool.
At the PI?
I can sign this.
But can I tell you, I just want to tell you, we are going to auction it and give it to Ben Askren's family.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard about it. What happened?
So Ben is he's in the hospital right now.
Yeah.
He had pneumonia. He had a bad staph infection. He
Oh,
needs
wow.
a lung transplant.
Fuck off. Transplant.
Transplant.
That's heavy. That's like a...
No,
Yeah,
it's,
that's like a
it's
heart
very, very
transplant,
scary.
but it's-
His wife has provided some updates. At one point saying he was not responsive.
Oh, really? Oh, no
But now
way.
he's on a list. Yeah, and it's
On
very
the list,
scary
is it
for the
get-
transplant,
Oh, wow.
which could be a process.
They could
But
pull some strings.
you hope it. He was very, very healthy.
Yeah.
And just got sick. So yeah, if you don't mind signing on
fuck
the
yeah,
way
no
out.
way. No, hey, Ben, this one's for you. I hope you get well soon.
Yes.
Yeah. All good. I got you. I'll do it on the way.
On the way out, yes.
Yeah, on the way
but
out. Yeah.
do your thing. Oh, one more. DDP Hamza.
I haven't thought about that fight, but bruh, he just finds a way, man. That guy's stubborn.
Who are we talking about?
DDP.
Okay, all right. Because
He's
both, you
a-
could say the same about both.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Hamzat's very stubborn, and the way he did Rob as well, did my boy dirty.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, okay. That's when I was like, okay, this guy's. I just want to show me something at
Yeah.
185. Then I took him really seriously, and I think he's a real threat at 185. But this nigga DDP finds a way. I'm telling you, man. I tried my fucking best. I had him on the ropes, I had him on the fence, but he finds a way with his clumsiness. He's great.
It's wild, man.
He's wild. He's actually a wild boy.
It's-
I know he's a wild boy. DDP, I know you're a wild boy.
No one ever saw this coming. It's like when you look at his early fights, they were like, all right, this guy would just be like sort of like a mid-tier.
Yeah, I agree. I did not see that coming, but then I saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What a fucking day. What a great show. Ariel, you're the fucking man.
You're the freaking man.
Jinx.
Yes. Well, because we said it at the same time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Love you,
The
brother.
last
You're the
style
fucking
bender.
man.
Can't thank you enough. Shout out to the whole team. You always got that one big dude with you.
That's my big brother.
That's the man.
Quality.
Is he legit your big brother?
No, he's former King of the Ring, super heavyweight champion.
Hell yeah.
Well, he just, follows me in the shadows and just make sure things are cool.
Yo, what a great autograph this is. Can we see it? Yeah, look at that. This is amazing. Unbelievable. The former and future
Inshallah.
UFC, inshallah, UFC middleweight champion,
If it's God's
Israel
will, it's God's will. If it's
Adesanya.
not, I've had a great career.
What did you write? What did you write? Tell me.
Be kind, stay dangerous. That's
oh,
the motto.
I like that. Is that yours?
Yeah.
New motto?
Be man. Well, I
Yo,
was gonna say,
and be careful.
kind,
Be
stay
careful
dangerous.
at the clubs and stuff. I saw you were like,
I'm chill.
no,
Me.
you posted like, oh, back is like.
no, I'm chill, bro. I like to play characters.
You like- yes.
Vegas, man. I'm just like, you know what? Gotta go return this money somehow.
Look at this guy. You're the man, Izzy. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.